Hey guys, I'm Pixel Dan, and this is a review of the Food Fighters Combat Carton from Mattel. So Mattel's Food Fighters toy line has always been one of those favorite obscure toy lines from the 80s of mine. I just absolutely love these guys. And today I wanted to take a moment to check out one of the cool vehicles that was in the Food Fighters toy line, the Combat Carton. Now, the Combat Carton is one of my favorite vehicles from this toy line, actually. The design of it follows the same design as the rest of the line. Everything in the line is based around food. Different types of food that are battling each other out in the kitchen for whatever reason. Doesn't matter. It's really cool. And the Combat Carton is actually based on the design of an egg carton right out of the refrigerator. How cool is that? So this egg carton tank is shaped just like an egg carton. It's got a cool camo paint job, so it's tan with the green army paint all around it. Got the cool camouflage going on. The bottom of your tank has got 6 wheels, treaded wheels, military looking tank vehicle wheels right there on the bottom of your tank. And it does allow for some good rolling. I mean, it's nice and smooth. It rolls right across the floor so you can battle against the evil refrigerator rejects. This is, by the way, one of the heroic vehicles in the line. It belongs to the Kitchen Commandos, which is the good team in the Food Fighters toy line. So this way they can barrel over those refrigerator rejects. Now, it's cool. It's got some weaponry on the actual Combat Carton here. On the top, you can see that there is a mounted cannon, which is actually made of a ketchup bottle, which is pretty humorous, actually. So you've actually got a little, I love it because it's got the ketchup bottle logo on there. Kind of gives you that feel of like the Heinz ketchup, even though it's not actually Heinz. Got the ketchup bottle cannon there. You've got a nice little turret that it sits on, so it spins all the way around. It fully rotates, so you can swing around to blast off some refrigerator rejects behind. You can swing it back around to shoot towards the evil base in the front. Very cool stuff. You got 2 pegs on the top, so you can stand one of your Kitchen Commandos on the top. Here, we'll go ahead and put Private Pizza up here. So that way he can stand on the top and he can spin the turret around and he's ready to battle. Now the ketchup bottle cannon there actually does have a firing feature. It actually comes with this disc. Now the disc is detailed like it looks like globs of ketchup actually, but it is just on this little disc contraption. And the way this actually works is you actually stick it to the front of the ketchup bottle, and it's got a little bit of a wind-up thing. You actually kind of have to twist it to wind it on there a little bit. You can hear it kind of clicking as it's ready to go. There's a small white button on the side, and when you're ready to fire it, we get this. So it doesn't really shoot very far, but it gets a really good rotation. It actually spins quite a bit and just kind of rolls off. I thought that was kind of cool. Not a lot of projection. It doesn't go very far, but when it launches off, it's got that really cool spinning rotation going on. And it does work pretty well. I mean, we were able to knock over our enemy with it, so very cool. So the Combat Carton does actually open up. It's got a little clasp on there. We can fold it open, and you can see that the inside is kind of funny because it actually is still shaped like it would be holding eggs on the inside of there. And it's kind of strange, you know, I was actually thinking about it, that there actually aren't any egg characters in the Food Fighters toy line. And it is kind of strange, especially we've got this egg carton vehicle. It would have been kind of cool if maybe we got like some egg guy as like an exclusive with the vehicle. I don't know, just kind of thinking out loud, I guess. So the inside of the Combat Carton features several pegs positioned all over the place. And you can see that they're kind of random. Some of them are even really close to each other, so you can't actually, like, you know, put 2 guys' feet right on top of them. But the way that they're arranged, it makes it so that you can kind of stand the guys however you want to on the inside. Now, this actually does hold quite a few of your Kitchen Commandos. You can actually get all of them in this vehicle. Now, the way that some of them are taller than some of the others, you know, like we got Lieutenant Leg, the chicken leg, he is much taller than a lot of them, same with Private Pizza. And the cool thing is how the Combat Carton is designed. It's actually got these little windows kind of sitting on the top here. So you actually want to position some of your taller guys, like Lieutenant Leg, we'll stick him right in the front here, so that when we close the lid, he actually sticks out of the top of the tank there. His head's actually up there is sticking through. So that is actually really cool. So we can actually stick quite a few guys in here, which is really neat. We can get all of our, we can see if we can get all of our Kitchen Commandos in here. I'm pretty sure we can get them all in there. All 5 of the Kitchen Commandos, with Lieutenant Leg sticking out the top, locked in place. There we go. So you can actually fit all 5 of the Kitchen Commandos right there inside the combat carton, ready for battle. And if you don't want them all on the inside, I mean, maybe you want to stick one guy there on the turret. So we'll put a pizza back up here on top. There we go. Look at that. We got Lieutenant Leg sticking out of the front here. All the rest of the Kitchen Commandos are inside, ready for battle. We got Private Pizza on the top, you know, directing the turret, ready to fire off with the refrigerated rejects. Oh, just barrel right over him there. Excellent. So there you go, guys. There is the Combat Carton from Mattel's Food Fighters toy line. Now, this is a really cool piece. If you are into the Food Fighters, it's a cool little retro line, very obscure, very strange, but that's what has always had its appeal for me. So if you're into the line, the vehicles are actually kind of cool, and the Combat Carton here is one of the coolest out of the vehicles in the line. So I would definitely recommend hunting this one down and adding it to your collection. It's a fun little nostalgic piece to have. Until next time.